So I started to think about costuming and the clothing for this dance style. And honestly, it really depends, like everything. What music are you listening to? What era is that music from? Are you trying to match your dance movements to the music of that region and of those times? If so, your clothing will differ if you're trying to do it on stage. You certainly won't be wearing a long skirt with a midriff, and just kind of some of these things you see for Roma clothing. That's really more a fantasy Orientalism version of the dance style. Uh, Women are wearing baggy pants, shalvar, shirt, some kind of vest over it sometimes. Um, all the way to really classy, outrageous, gorgeous ball gowns and wedding dresses, almost like prom style dresses that the tailors just get more and more creative with. Men are just wearing their pants and their shirts. And then people are, crossing over wearing all types of things. So this dance, for the fun of it or for a wedding, that you dance in high heels, you dance in sneakers, you dance barefoot, you dance in sandals. A lot of times women are dancing in their sandals, and even the men. You can wear pants, skirts, dresses, shorts. It just depends on the context. Are you part of the family? What is the family's religious and cultural ideologies and constructs? So you want to stay in respect with the family and keep yourself safe and be respectful to the culture. And if you're doing this on stage, there are many ways to represent this dance and this culture in a way that is not the fantasy and still feels so incredibly beautiful. And the great thing about costumes when you're on the stage is that depending on what you're wearing, you can really accentuate your movements. So that might mean you want to really be able to showcase your feet to see the feet work. Perhaps you've got a really beautiful belt that will go around your belly. The difference between it being higher up on your belly and on your hips will really change the movement as well. Are you going to be moving your head a bunch or not? If not, you might wear some really fun head adornment. So it's something to think about as far as the clothing, especially for these Roma traditions, and when we're wanting to learn them, when we're representing them on stage, or doing it for fun, to really remember that they are a people of a culture of a long history. They are not the fantasy and the Orientalism imagery that a lot of us were exposed to and thought was beautiful. So there are some incredible ways to adorn yourself, to really show this movement and dance in a wonderful way, and really match the costuming, the movements with the music by understanding a bit more about the era, the region, and some more of that history. So we'll get into that, and it was just something on my mind that I thought I would pop in and post it here in the event. If you have any questions about that or anything, please post, or you can message me, and we'll get into it in the workshop. All right, more to come.